guys?
Hey.
What's up?
Not much. Oh,
Is that a long dick?
you hear that? Nice ice cold can of whoop ass I hear over there.
Yes, sir.
Damn, I
Nice.
wish I had the fucking bong bubbling right now.
Maybe I can edit it in. You guys remember, like Stone? I talked to him about this before. He's like, "Dude, I told you I don't watch wrestling," and I was like, "All right, me either." But I remember, like, when I was a kid, you remember Stone Cold used to wear this shirt that said, "Fuck fear, drink beer."
No, I don't.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You don't know Stone
Steve
Cold?
Austin?
Could I do the hell yeah?
I was Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
What's his name again? Like his real name?
Well, I don't know, but he was like a WWE wrestler named Stone Cold Steve
I ain't
Austin.
watching WWE, nigga.
Supposedly he has a podcast now.
And that's the bottom line.
Wait, who was on, dude, wasn't Trump something to do with fucking WWE?
Yeah, he was on there, bro. He got Stone Cold stunnered, actually. It was Stone Cold that Stone Cold stunnered him, I'm pretty sure.
Who fucked him up?
Yeah, it's kind of a goofy thing.
Yeah,
kind
that
of
shit is goofy.
But like, bro, I don't know how old you are, Travis, but I'm 26.
You're
33.
bro.
Cool. Hell yeah. So I mean, we're so you remember, man, back when we were kids, like that was like big.
Nigga,
in, like,
his
elementary
fucking
school.
son was watching that shit, bro. Fucking you.
I wasn't super into wrestling, but I did watch it for a while. But it's probably a little bit old school, maybe.
MMA has always been the shit, though.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you remember Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
No, I don't.
He literally just hit people with a 2x4 and carried around the American flag. He had a huge beer gut, extremely hairy. It was pretty fun.
I just remember fucking ladders and fucking briefcases and people getting smacked in the face.
The games were sweet back in like PlayStation 1 days. Like you're saying, you had like bring the ladder into the.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I remember when Owen Hart died. That was some sad shit.
What was that dude, Chris Benoit, who fucking went off
Oh,
and
Jesus Christ.
killed his whole family and then committed
What
suicide.
the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
And they said it was like,
WWE?
yeah, dude. They said it was like CTE. It was like one of the reasons for it, but fucking crazy shit. Look, I was thinking about
demons,
this.
bro, for sure.
Oh, dude, 100%. Like people think that like demons are like little like actual physical like.
No, they
devil.
want that nigga over, bro. They want that nigga over.
Demons can be things that you can't even fucking see, man. Like an addiction or fucking abuse. Those can be demons. But do you guys remember Twisted Metal?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I wanted.
It was so fun.
I want to buy that shit, bro, and for my PlayStation 2. Like, did you ever play that? Taxing?
No, only thing I played, like the latest or earliest game I ever played was like fucking Turok or some shit.
Hell yeah!
Supposedly you can get a system now with like the entire catalog of games on them.
Yeah, I thought they brought all the fucking shit back, huh? Like every fucking thing.
Oh shit!
Like
I'm being a terrible host, man. This is Travis fatty420's
oh shit!
first
Really?
Rogan and RuneScape episode. So
Hey, what's up, guys?
Really?
Hell yeah, man!
Damn.
Nice to
That's
be
what's
here.
up, dude. Welcome, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah,
What's your
bro, I'm
RuneScape?
glad.
What's your RuneScape
In-game name is Died to Bleed. That's died, no space, to, no space, bleed. And everybody's like, it's kind of a weird name. And yeah, it is, but it stems from RuneScape 3. And what I would do is before I would go keep bossing, I wasn't very good at it. Bleed damage is the easiest avoidable way not to die in RuneScape. And so I'd make my name Died to Bleed so that people would know what they were getting into when they let me in their group.
Ooh, fuck
Oh,
them niggas
shit.
up.
And people would call me out and like, look at his name, dude. He already knows it.
Ooh,
That's legit, man.
went hard, son.
Ain't playing around.
But I couldn't think of a old school name, so I just went with that.
Them original fucking, early days of RuneScape names were fucking OG, son.
Yeah.
One of
Those
a
are fun.
kind. I mean, mine was gunshot 881.
Nice.
It's some dumb shit. I mean, dude, you'd think the fucking game chose the shit for us, you know?
Right.
Zombie hacker 459-870. Like,
That's
what?
how Ice Poseidon got his name.
Oh, for real? His
Yeah.
shit's actually clean. What the fuck?
Isn't that
Just a
kind of like,
random name generator.
isn't
That's
that how
crazy.
like Childish
Isn't he
Gambino
banned?
got his rap name through like the Wu-Tang Clan name generator?
Oh, wow.
I've never heard that, but that sounds fun. I want to try it.
Hey, didn't Ice Poseidon get banned from like RuneScape, like Twitch? Or I know he does like live, like, you know.
He got
IRL.
banned off Twitch. I think he was in an airport or something, and people called him bomb threats. He was streaming.
What the fuck? So he got
Yeah.
taken down for that?
Yeah, and then
That's
I
fucked.
think something happened with RuneScape. I think somebody gave him like an insane amount of money. He went and flipped it in the duel arena and dropped it all and crashed a
Wait,
few
wasn't that
servers or
Dr.
something
Fishy,
like
bro?
that.
No, I know Dr. Fishy just had too much money. He had like fucking 300, 400 bill type of shit. Like,
There have been several people that they've taken down, but it usually involves real world trading, I think, in some way or another.
yeah. I mean, dude, if you have that much money on an account and you real world trade, bro, you don't even need a fucking job. Like, dude, oh my. You can supply a whole fucking website by yourself. Like, easy.
I mean, you've seen the clips off of, the staking streams and the clips on YouTube and stuff of people like,
Oh, yeah.
I just paid my fucking college tuition or my college loan or what.
Yeah, that shit's
It's
insane.
crazy, dude.
Yeah, that shit. That
Imagine-
kid that was crying over $140 is being a bitch.
People will be like, oh, I got cleaned in the duel arena. It's like, yeah, right. What car? You bought a car. You bought a.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Imagine the kids that like were playing, I don't know, say World of Warcraft or like some gambling websites or poker websites back in the day and bought Bitcoin and then fucking forgot about it and just left their wallet and then fucking,
Ooh.
can you imagine?
I know somebody that actually did that.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, he had like 200 big. No, he actually no, he didn't lose them or anything. He bought them when he was a kid, like young, and they were like fucking cheap as hell. Like I don't even think $1. And he had like 200 bitcoins, and then came back to it. That shit was fucking like three grand or three grand of fucking Bitcoin when he came back to it. You know.
What was their peak? Was it like 20 or something like that?
Oh,
or
dude,
18
it's
or
still
something?
going up. I think it's like I don't know. I know it's like 8 or 9 right now. I don't know. I think that's really like the average, but it probably shot up. But it's gonna always go up. Every economy will. Let's be honest.
So I just
That's
entered
just-
in. What are you gonna say,
That's the
Tyson?
safest thing. That's the safest kind of economy to put all your money in. You know. I
Now
trust
would
my
be-
money in there.
Now, especially.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It-
saying, dude. Our economy's probably fucked, where it is. So I mean, that's probably the safest shit you could put the smartest thing you can do.
We were talking a little bit before pre-show. Me and Travis were talking about. I think I was talking to you about it. One of my buddies was telling me about investing in stock right now because it's like a great time since all
Oh,
the
yeah.
stock for places like Disney World and fucking airlines and stuff like that are going down because no one's using it. So a little pro tip. I mean, I think I'm gonna look into it. Probably in 4 days.
No, do it for real, because
Yeah,
my
I think
brother
in like
fucks
4
around with
days
that
I'm gonna
shit.
do it.
I actually know a guy that I mean, he has like a fucking $400,000-$500,000 house in like a nice neighborhood, and all he does is wake up, every morning and hop on his laptop, fuck around with some stocks for a couple hours, and then chill, whatever he wants to do, and he makes all his money on there. He was making like $3 grand, $4 grand a week. I was like,
God.
I've heard
Just from
that
all
day
the
trading
stocks.
can be like the duel arena. You can just get cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
But some people do very well at it out here, too.
I wouldn't invest more than I could afford. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't invest my whole paycheck or my whole savings. I would just do either like penny stocks or just like
But dude,
$20.
Yeah, penny stocks. But like, dude, that shit's so easy to predict. Like I don't know. You just gotta be smart about it.
It's like psychology, bro.
Yeah, that's all. Like I'm naturally already fucking just good at psychology. Like I think I fucking have a major without even taking a single class. Like I feel like I would be really good at that shit. So anybody that is like good at psychology, hell yeah, like you said.
Like, for example, if the president went on and started talking good about a certain company, or if like it was in the news that like a certain company said some sort of remark that like, like you basically can just see, or if like an athlete's wearing like a certain type of shoe or something like that, it's like then
Mm-hmm.
you know that like the stock's going to go up. So that's how it's kind of like psychology.
Wasn't it a senator or a congressman just the other day got busted for insider trading, dumped everything before it crashed?
Dude, post the link because I think I might have heard Sam Tripoli or someone talking about that a
What are you
little
saying? He
bit.
kept all the money?
He dumped his whole stock before it crashed, all of
Oh,
his
so yeah,
portfolio
he
or
got
whatever.
arrested. Yeah, he
I
got
don't
arrested.
know. I'm not sure. I just heard it while I was driving in the truck listening to the radio.
I mean, so basically, he drops all the stock so the people think they're fucking losing, but he's really stealing all the money. It's like
Well,
Wall Street shit.
he knows it's going to crash. He knows ahead of time that it's about to
Well,
lose
yeah.
everything, so he dumps it, and then people buy it, and then they're fucked and not him.
Well, that's legal, huh? Oh wait, no, that's
Very
my fault.
illegal.
No, I'm
That's what
tripping.
Martha Stewart
Yeah,
went to jail for
yeah,
so long.
I didn't hear the last
Yeah.
part you had said. I was
Yeah.
zoned out, but yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. That is like on some Wall Street shit.
So I entered in my name, I entered in my RuneScape username in the Wu-Tang Clan.net name generator, and it said Master Spunky.
Nice. I was Parrot Sanctity, but I used my let me try my RuneScape name.
So how's
I can go with this.
How's the
Funky
monkey?
That shit goes hard.
Monkey. Dude, that song "Girls" by Beastie Boys. You ever heard that?
Ooh, I don't know. I really
I'll
don't know.
post. Oh, and
Go
Paul
ahead.
Revere. Paul Revere and Girls are really cool. One thing about Paul Revere, the song by Beastie Boys, it's like kind of like what do they call it? Like inside baseball or whatever. Like when you're talking about something that only certain people know about. He makes a reference to Jimmy Page because he was talking about like hitting on younger girls, and then he referenced Jimmy Page, which is I think the guitarist of Led Zeppelin, who used to tour around with his like 15-year-old wife / girlfriend. It's crazy shit.
There's some dark shit behind
Dude, I
Led
forgot-
Zeppelin, dude.
I forgot who was the
I think they're devil worshippers.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
not doubt it at all, man. At all. I mean, pretty much anything in Hollywood at this point, I'm pretty.
yeah, they all sold their fucking souls. Not literally, but they basically did, bro. They gave up everything for materialism.
I've heard some crazy shit they've done that I won't even say it on air.
I mean, dude, signing to a record label is already fucking like selling your soul. Right.
Dude, fucking, I did some little investigative research one night, like stayed up all night looking at the most popular, the rappers, whatever, amongst like the youth generation, like Lil Skies and like Trippie Redd and NBA or Young, what is it called?
Young boy.
Yeah, Young Boy, whatever.
Young boy.
And I was looking at their tweets, bro, and I kept scrolling through them, and
demonic shit.
I got screenshots of like the very obvious demonic shit, like visually and symbolism, but
they don't even see it, dude. They don't even see it at all.
It's so sad because it's directed towards the youth, but like one thing that was like
doing it.
One thing that's crazy, like when you're talking about selling souls and shit like that, is like if you look at like young boys Twitter and you look at some of these other rappers, they're all talking about like how they're depressed and how like they just want shit to end, and it's like and how like they can't trust anyone around them, and it's because they're all fake. And it's because it's like, yeah, man, you fucking sold yourself for money, just like, you know.
I mean, dude, it's not obvious, but like if you really start to like think outside of society and start looking at all this shit, it is the same thing. And there was one kid that I fucked with before. I mean, I saw his Instagram. He blew up on Instagram from like a snippet he posted, and like he blew the fuck up. And his name's like YK Osiris. You probably heard of him. Basically, he blew up for like a year, and then like after a year of like fucking just brainwashed and like, you know, sold his soul to Satan and all that shit. I don't know if he really was like full out, but he like ended up seeing like, you know, his eyes were just uncovered from the blind, dude. And like he literally called the fucking industry out and everything. Like it was pretty viral too.